You will hear two environmental science students discussing an assignment on environmental sustainability. First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 27. Now listen carefully and answer the questions 21 to 27.
Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Greg. Are you ready to work on the assignment?
Sure am. Can we go over the task again first? We need to describe how the university is improving its environmental sustainability.
Right.
So, what have you found?
Well, the university is installing new solar panels around the campus.
Are they going to take up much green space?
No, they're going to use rooftop space, so we won't even see them.
That's a good idea. It must cost a lot.
Yes, £7.75 million, apparently.
That's the main drawback with solar. It's the large initial investment that's needed.
Yes, but fortunately the government is contributing some of the funding.
So, how does this programme make the university more environmentally friendly?
Well, I guess because the electricity comes from the sun, not from coal-fired power stations.
And I suppose the cost of power goes down too?
Yes, the university can save some money that way.
I think the real advantage is that it allows the university to collect some interesting data on renewables like solar power.
Yes, you're right. So, what else have we got?
Well, I found out about a new building that is being constructed on campus, the Global Change Institute.
The one next to the library. It's going up quickly, isn't it?
Yes, the foundations are in already.
There's a picture of what it will eventually look like on the university website. It looks beautiful.
And all the materials will be environmentally friendly, no rainforest timbers.
Great!
Yeah, I'm not sure how functional it will be though.
What do you mean?
Think about the people who use the building. The architects haven't considered them. The design incorporates a lot of natural light, which will save energy, but it will make the building very hot in summer.
I don't know. I like it. I mean, for one thing, there'll be a collaborative learning centre, which will be great for students. And more importantly, the beauty of this building is that it's going to house an institute that researches environmental issues like climate change. And the design of the building reflects that.
Yeah, I guess so. But look at where they're constructing it. There used to be a garden there.
I know. We need to consider the amount of green space on campus. But I think this building is worth it.
Fair enough. What other initiatives should we discuss?
How about the bottle refill stations?
Do you mean those places where you can refill your water bottle?
Yes. The university is installing them across the campus.
So, how do they help the environment? I thought the university was trying to save water.
Well, yes, but we all need to drink water. The main benefit is reducing the amount of rubbish that goes into landfill. Apparently, empty plastic water bottles end up there in huge numbers.
But what about recycling?
Well, unfortunately, according to the statistics, only about 35% of them get recycled.
OK, I can see the reasoning behind them, but have you actually used one of those stations?
Yeah, I have. Now that there are more of them around, you don't have to wait in line to use them. Have you?
Well, I used one once, but I was very disappointed.
Why? I think they're great. You get clean, pure water to drink for free. What's not to like?
Well, I like my water icy cold, and the water from the refill station isn't.
Greg, think about all the energy that refrigeration uses.
Yeah, you're right, I suppose.
Now, we need one more example for our assignment.
I thought we could mention the Green Office initiative.
Yes, they have been advertising it around the campus a lot recently.
University staff are being encouraged to appoint representatives who will coordinate things like recycling in the office.
That's good, But I think these representatives should go even further and not only target offices, but also laboratories. How environmentally friendly are practices there?
There's no mention of that in the policy. You're right. There's no point in having it if it's too limited in scope.
You now have some time to look at questions 28 to 30. Now listen carefully and answer the questions 28 to 30.
Now, we should include a summary of the progress of the sustainability programme, don't you think?
Yes, let's go through it step by step. It all started with a decision by the university management to do something about sustainability. They needed some broad goals, so they formed a steering committee to come up with a plan.
Now, I know one of the first obvious changes they made was to revise the design guidelines for any new buildings to be constructed on campus.
That's right. The student body is expanding, so they couldn't afford to delay on that. What they needed next was someone who could take responsibility for implementing all these policy changes. So they appointed an energy manager for the first time. Not a professor, but an administrator.
It wasn't just administrative reform, though, was it? I mean, the university also made changes in the areas of research and learning, too. Look at the institute that they formed.
That's true. There was a worldwide search for scholars to work there.
They're now doing research that will make a positive difference.
That is the end of section 3. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 4.